Thanks for watching Rob Laughing video, Laughing with Rob. I appreciate your taking your time, and I also have a G-rated video for Rob's entertainment video, but this one here is a little more, not bad, just a little bit more X-rated. But if you like, you got a birthday party, Christmas party, bachelor party, any type of party, you want to get along and get a few laughs, let me know. And I've got over 40 years of jokes I've been collecting. I think I can help you out a little bit. So either give me a call at 506-447-7336 or wardrp1956@gmail.com. Anyway, I'll tell you a couple of stories now. There's a story about an older couple. They were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, and they had to be the same hotel. Everybody had to be identical. They were very adamant about that. So they had to wait almost an hour and a half for this table. They finally got the same table, got the same meal, everything over with. And she said, "Remember we did 50 years ago after the head meal here?" She said, "Yeah, I think so. Can you do it again?" He said, "I can try." I was back by the fence. She said, "Yeah." Couple of virgins. So he said, "I'm going to take and I'll watch in case some people try to bother the old, the old people who haven't, they celebrated 50 years, never killed each other. That's quite a milestone." So anyway, he went out and watched him, and they went out by the fence, and she looked both ways to make sure nobody was watching. And she dropped her pants, and she kind of bent over, and he dropped his pants, looked around, he grabbed hold of the fence, and he went at her like no 19-year-old in the country, just like crazy. And cop watched, like he's got to be at least 70, and 5 minutes goes by, no slacking her. 10 minutes goes by, he's still going like crazy. 15 minutes goes by, he's still going like crazy, And all of a sudden, a couple minutes later, both just fell on the ground, and she turned and she said, "My soul, I don't remember you being that excited 50 years ago." And he's sitting there vibrating like this. He said, I don't remember that fence being electric." I said, he didn't remember. Anyway, another story about Laughing Freddy. It was email Laughing Toronto. And they done it for a couple of years, and they got Skyping, and they got to know each other fairly well. And Fulham Freddy invited Fulham Toronto down, and she just, Mike, can I visit? Like to meet you in person, have a few drinks. So they decided to do that. So anyway, they met, and he picked them up Toronto, went for a few bars, and was heading back, and told the wife, because look, I decided I got a camp down McQuab Lake. I'm going to stay there tonight. We're drinking quite a bit, and let you and the kids sleep, and we can keep partying. She's all right, fair enough. So away they went, going on down the road, and all of a sudden, Fulton said, "My soul, what does that smell?" He said, "I never smelled that in my life." Oh, he said, "That's skunk piss." He said, "What?" He said, "That's skunk piss." He said, "My soul, I never smelled nothing like that." He said, and he's thinking skunk piss. And he's thinking for a minute, and he said, "Slow down, what? Slow down. What's wrong?" He said, "Slow down. Slow down. We're almost to a cross." "What's wrong?" He said, "Careful you don't get one taking a shit. I'd never stand it," he said. And the other one about two girls, UNB, they lived together in about probably a month and a half, 2 months. And one girl was on her 7th boyfriend in 2 months. She said, "That sounds like a lot, doesn't it?" She said, "No. It means to me a new boyfriend, it's like a snowstorm. You don't know when he's going to come. You don't know how long he's going to last. You don't know how many inches you're going to get." So she liked the thrill of the hunt, if you know what I mean. And then there's a story about, I'm talking way back in the mountains. We're talking way back. And young fellow turned 19. His father come to him. He said, "Boy," he said, "you turned 19 today." He said, "You're now a man. Time you had yourself a woman." He said, "You go down to Mabel's Whorehouse. You take this $100. She'll fix you up." So young fellow went into town and took the horse and buggy in, went into Mabel's Whorehouse. He said, "My pa sent me here," told him the story. He said, "Yeah, you go over there to Sally. She'll look her after right up." So he went upstairs with Sally, and they had their little session, and she said, "Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. What owe you?" She said, "Well, $80. So he passed her $100 bill. So Sally knew a good thing. She said, "Look, I got no change for $100. She said, can I give you a manicure?" What's the manicure? Well, you'll like it. So she cuts his nails all up and does everything all up and takes $100, away he goes. So, about a little over a month later, young fella's back in town and meets Sally on the street. So I think made another $100 on her, right? So he goes and she said, "Oh, young fella, remember me?" And he looks at her. "Yeah, I remember you," he said. "You're the one that gave me those here crab bugs and then cut my nails so I couldn't scratch them." And then there's a lad in the Air Force. He's in the Air Force and doing training and learn how to parachute. So they're up in the plane, and when he looks at it, he just can't do it. There's no way in hell he's jumping out of that plane. And he's the last one in there, and he's got to go. And he's, "Look, I can't do it." "I'm sorry, I can't do it." Well, he said, "Look," "I'm telling you right now, the only way you're not jumping is I'm gay, and the only way I might not like to make you jump is if you have sex with me." So he's talking to his father, telling them all side by side over the phone, and he said, "Why?" He said, "I'm gay." And his father said, "What?" He told me, "Dad, he was gay, and the only way I wasn't, jumping out of the plane was if I had sex with him." So his father said, "My soul, man, did you jump?" "Oh, just a little at first." He said, "But that wasn't too bad." There was two men, they were broke. I'm talking broke, no money, nothing. And they went and they decided that there was a blood drive on because they had real low blood. They were starting to pay for blood, so they said $20 a donation. Well, that's $40. That's better than nothing. So they're down in the line, and they're sitting in the line. They're looking over. They said, "Sperm donor, $50 each." He said, "I'd rather donate sperm than blood any day." So they went over the other lines. They're sitting in the line, and there's a woman about 4 or 5 people ahead of them. So look at that woman. She's in the wrong line. She's in the sperm donor line. So anyway, well, there's a sign up there with 3 or 4 more people ahead of her. She'll see that, and she'll jump out of the line. So she walks out a couple minutes later, walks up the line. See the sign, no problem today. And so the curiosity investment tapped her in the shoulder and said, "Ma'am, do you realize this is, you're in the wrong line. This is a sperm donor line." She turns around and goes, No, she's not. And then there's 2 women, they're talking. One had a real bad sore throat. She said, "Look, I'm going to tell you how I cure my sore throat, and you're going to think I'm a little crazy, but I'm telling you, this is the best way to do it." She said, "I go home and I give my husband oral sex. I give him a blowjob. And I don't know what there is in it, it's a protein or whatever," but he said, "By next morning, my throat feels a lot better." The girl said, "Well, maybe I'll try that." So next morning comes along, and they meet, and she said, surprisingly, it did help. And you know what's the real surprise? What? Was your husband. He couldn't believe it was your idea. And then there's little boy come in for dinner Saturday morning, and he said, "Mom, can I ask you a question?" She said, "Sure. What is it?" "Can you take girls apart like you can cars and trucks?" She said, "No. Why would you ask such a question?" "Well, I'm confused," he said. What do you mean?" "Well, I was playing hide and go seek with Jimmy, and I'm fairly sure that he told our next door neighbor that he screwed the ass off his secretary. Now, how could he do that?" Now, there's some supper conversation coming up there you want to be part of. And then there's a plane taking off in Toronto, headed to Toronto from Fredericton. Pilot gets on. He said, "Hello, thanks for flying Air Canada. We'll be traveling with speed of roughly 550 miles an hour, traveling at high altitude of 32,000 feet. Should be in Toronto in an hour and 35 minutes. Weather's nice there. Have a pleasant flight." Thinks he hangs the mic up, but he doesn't. And he turns to the co-pilot and said, "You take things from here," he said. "I'm going to take a shit. And I'm going to fuck that new blonde stewardess." Well, the new blonde stewardess is at the back of the plane. She hears it over the thing. And she comes running up the aisle. She trips. and falls, and kind of knocks yourself makes yourself a little dizzy for a minute. And little lady said, she said, "Dear, don't rush. There's no hurry. Said he had to have a shit first, so what's the panic?" She couldn't understand what the hurry was. And then there's a story about there's a fellow had a beautiful girlfriend. I'm talking, looked like a Barbie doll, but couldn't boil water without burning. She'd boil the pot dry somehow. But anyway, he loved her and she was good looking, and he was about, and he said, "Did they make takeout?" And he said, "What the hell?" So we married her. So they married about a month, and he goes and she comes home for supper, and she said, "Dear, I got a surprise for you. I made a nice meatloaf, and it's delicious." Boy, he said, "I like meatloaf. Let's put her on." So him and the dog always ate together, and so the dog, he sat beside him and stuff, and he took a bite of the meatloaf, and it was bad. I mean, well, he gave a piece to the dog ate it and threw it back up again. That's how bad it was. But anyway, the dog ate it again, and he got it down after a while, and he kept slipping a little bit of meatloaf here and there to the dog, and the dog was keeping it down, so he said, "Well, and he was done good till the last bite." And then he went, and on the last bite, she caught him. And she went ballistic. She just, I spent all this time making a meatloaf, and you don't care about it, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, they go, and they fight quite a bit, and she's mad at the dog anyway, because she don't like his dog. So anyway, they're finally getting together, kind of laying together on the couch, and things are kind of coming around a little bit. And she wants to get rid of that dog. "What do you mean, my dog? I love my dog." "No, look at it. Look who's doing here now. He's licking his asshole." "Well, yeah, dogs are that." "No, but why would a dog lick his asshole? Once you sell it, get rid of it, or I'll give it away. I don't care." "Well, I like the dog." No, why don't you get rid of it?" "No, well, dear, I like the dog." "No, what? Look at it. He's sitting there licking his asshole." "Well, in this case, I may know why." "Okay, Gene, you know why the dog licks his asshole?" "Yeah, in this case, I may know why." "Okay, why?" "Well, as far as I can tell, he's still trying to get that taste of meatloaf out of his mouth, and he's having a hell of a time doing it." But anyway, these are just some of the stories, and if you want to get together sometime and have a party, give me a call at 447-7336, and I've been collecting now for almost 40 years, and longer than I care to remember. But anyway, if you like to get together sometime, give me a call. I thank you very much, and have a good day.